as examples. So fiber. Fiber is transformed by our microbiome into many different things, but one of those things is butyrate. Butyrate is it's called a short chain fatty acid. It's basically like a fat, but super tiny. And this is a busy slide, but it's just to say this transformation happens. There's more than just butyrate. There's acetate, there's propionate, and other things too. And all of these are contributing to the health of our different cells in our body, which you can see across the bottom. Now, what's interesting, butyrate also helps stimulate GLP-1. That's a completely different story. But this is how GLP-1, which is the analog for the active ingredient in Wegovy and Ozempic, which are these breakthrough weight loss drugs. There's an analogous system that happens within our gut. But that aside, butyrate itself directly is impacting all these different organs and cells. Okay, that's all fine and good, but what does this mean for health? And so this is one study, an interesting study in a pediatric population that basically took 54 patients that were obese, broke them into two different groups. One group that got butyrate, and then another group that got placebo, so just a sugar pill. And over the course of 6 months, there is a pretty dramatic difference in the weight loss between these two groups. Now, both groups were also counseled around traditional weight loss methods, and the only difference between the groups was really just whether one got the butyrate supplement or not. So yeah, really intriguing, interesting signal here around butyrate and pediatric obesity. Just one clinical intervention trial that showed some positive results with one of these bioactives produced by the microbiome from fiber. But what about the other Fs? In this case, a phonetic F, phenols. These are the compounds that give plants their color, largely. And so there's one polyphenol called ellagic acid. Again, this is a busy slide, but I'll break it down for you. Ellagic acid is a polyphenol present in berries and pomegranates and walnuts and some other nuts too. And when it makes its way down into the colon, it's converted into urolithin A. And again, urolithin A is one of these molecules that has dramatic effects across the body. It's impacting the health of mitochondria and how rapidly they're turned over within the cells and how healthy the mitochondria are. All right, so let's look at a study that investigates this bioactive urolithin A. Now, this is an adult population, and it was 16 men, 50 women, 60 participants total that were given the placebo, and then the other half were given urolithin A. This was done for 4 months, and then they were asked to essentially walk 6 miles, and it measured how far they went in 6 miles. And the primary outcome, the study was not sensitive for. There was not a significant difference. But what was interesting, and it looks like this slide is missing this part, so my apologies. But what they did find is the strength of muscle, one of the muscles in the hands and one of the muscles in the legs, tibialis anterior, were quite remarkably stronger in the group that received the urolithin A versus the placebo. So negative study, but still intriguing results around muscle strength, if not ability to walk 6 miles. All right.